you should have picked it up and said this will be taken out of context.
Well, we all know what.
Just been asked to stop having a chat. Just to convert upwards, basically.
And you see, this is an example of deplatforming. The fact that I'm saying something that the ABC doesn't want.
What proof do we need?
You've now got the proof. Just for the record, somebody from the ABC at Sunshine Coast has come out and told this man to stop interviewing me on this topic because it's been taken upstairs, and I say that is evidence towards the deplatforming that I allege.
Aye.
And it looks like it's been recorded. We have a record of it anyhow, so. Okay.
Anyway, thanks for coming out, mate.
Yes.
Yeah. The ABC works on taxpayers' money. It's supposed to be unbiased. It's supposed not to censor. I'm here today to serve this complaint of discrimination on the ABC Radio Sunshine Coast in person today. I allege that as service providers, they have breached the Anti-Discrimination Act of Queensland by discriminating against me because of my political position. In the second to last telephone call, it was mentioned that Senator Annings had made a speech which would be relevant to the topic and would probably be raised by the ABC Interviewer. I said I'm happy for that topic to be raised. I was told that it was thought that I would be disparaging Senator Annings and what he said, and I said I would not be disparaging Senator Annings. I said that I supported his right to raise the topic, and it's a conversation that we have to have in Australia. 35 minutes later, I received a telephone call while I was travelling to the High Court to lodge a free speech application on behalf of a client. I received a telephone call from ABC Radio Sunshine Coast 35 minutes after it had been confirmed with the address where to come, and 35 minutes after the sentence was raised, I was told, do not come. We have found something more important. A shop front at Noosa is going to be the lead story at 10 o'clock. Well, it was arranged on Tuesday that I would be on ABC Radio Live this morning at 10 a.m. It was confirmed by multiple phone calls on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday morning, which resulted in me being given the address to come to and being told I have a free pass and so forth. And then after the question of Senator Annings' speech came up, because I was here just to promote a local Sunshine Coast event at the RSL Convention Centre. But on the second to last phone call from this radio station, Sunshine Coast ABC, they telephoned me and the topic of Senator Annings' speech was raised, and I was told I would be disgusted about that and I should be speaking out strongly against it, and I said I wouldn't be doing that.
Hold on. Someone told you that you had to be disgusted about it.
It was inferred that my opinion would be on Friday morning that Senator Annings' speech was disgusting, and that's what they expected that was what my view would be. No, I wasn't told what.
Have you got a recording of this conversation?
I wasn't told what to say. For the phone call about Senator Annings, 35 minutes later, I received a phone call to say that I'm no longer required to come because a much more important local event had come up to do with a shop front at Noosa. I said, I don't believe you. And I still don't believe them. I've actually filed with the Queensland Discrimination Tribunal. I filed a complaint with respect to ABC last night. I have a copy of that with me today, and I'm going to serve it after I go live on Twitter.
Okay, so you think you've been bumped because your opinion doesn't align with the ABC? That's what you're saying.
I'm certain of it, and
how are you certain of it? Where's your proof?
I'm certain of it because of the way everything came together, the absolute invitation, the complete certainty, the invitation, and then to be told only after the conversation, which was politically incorrect, 35 minutes later, that this group had had a meeting. I'll be seeking those meetings by way of subpoena in the court when that time comes. So part of the reason for the protest here today is to put these people on notice that they must not destroy any of the documents or records of the meetings, because that will be in contempt of the court process that I have now commenced.
Would you like to give us your opinion of Senator Annings' speech now?
I certainly would. I say it's a conversation that Australia has to have. And just because people disagree with him, that's not an excuse for not discussing the topic that he raises. Now, he raised many, many topics on that day. He talked about energy security, he talked about food security, he talked about water security, he talked about immigration. That was just part of what he said. And every time he spoke on a topic, he talked about his solutions. He talked about the first solution, second solution, third, fourth and fifth solution. And only when it came to the last thing that he was talking about did he call it the final solution. Absolutely nothing whatsoever to do with Nazi Germany. It's just a falsity that his opponents are putting out.
Why do you think, I mean, the power of words, we're using words now.
Yes.
Do you think he should have known that maybe it could be taken from him?
No, I don't think he should have known that. I think we're allowed to use words. We think with words, we speak with words, we formulate our thoughts with words. It's the left wing, the postmodernists, who want to change the words that we use. Not only do they want to ban the words that we use, they actually want to tell us which words to use. In that way, they hope to change our society, and that's why it's very important that we stand up for free speech. And so when Senator Annings used the word first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth and final in almost every part of his speech about almost every one of his platforms, to take it completely out of context is just an attempt by the two major parties, and of course Pauline Hanson, whose party he recently left, in order to take him down. They're playing the man and not the ball. They haven't attacked anything he's actually said. They've just called it abhorrent without any reasoning.
Bob Katter, the head of the Katter Australia Party, is well educated. In the university, done a lot of reading in his time, I imagine. He would know what the final solution is. Do you think he should have picked it up and said this will be taken out of context?
Well, we all know what...
Just been asked to stop having a chat. Just to convert upwards, basically.
You see, this is an example of deplatforming. The fact that I'm saying something that the ABC doesn't want...
What proof do we need?
You've now got the proof. Just for the record, somebody from the ABC at Sunshine Coast has come out and told this man to stop interviewing me on this topic because it's been taken upstairs, and I say that is evidence towards the deplatforming that I allege.
Aye.
And it looks like it's been recorded. We have a record of it anyhow, so.
Okay.
Anyway, thanks for coming out, mate.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. Yes.
Welcome to the battle you can't win.